Hello, everybody. My name is Mr. Cardona. I hope you guys are having a great day. We're going to continue with our volleyball unit, and today's lesson is going to be about passing. Okay, guys, we're going to start the lesson by reviewing some material we already learned on previous lesson of volleyball. So we had 3 questions that we're going to discuss, and for each question you're gonna type in the answer. At the end we're gonna discuss or give the answer for the correct answer for each question. So the first question is, how many players make up a volleyball team? Please type in your answer. Okay, next question. What is the maximum number of hits allowed before the ball has to go over the net? Again, type in your answer. Okay, and the final question. Which part of the body is usually used to hit the volleyball? Okay, we got some answers in there. Now we're just going to review and see who did it right and who needs to remember them or review them. So the first one, how many players make up a volleyball team? The answer is 6 per team. Second one, what is the maximum number of hits allowed before the ball has to go over the net? 3. The answer is 3. And the final one, which part of the body is usually used to hit the volleyball? Usually, we use the hands or the arms to hit the volleyball whenever we're passing, serving, or spiking it. Okay, so let's continue to the next slide. For today's lesson, the objective is going to be that you, the students, will be able to successfully perform 3 out of 5 passes, demonstrating correct passing footwork and technique during individual and or partner gameplay. In this slide, we had the sequence steps of the body placement to perform a correct pass. Now in here, it is important to highlight 3 important steps when preparing your body to make a pass or receive a ball. So the first one is in your lower body. Most importantly, your knees and your feet, footwork. So the first one is the feet should be wider than the shoulder width apart. Your knees needs to be bent, not completely bent, just a medium or lightly bent, keeping the weight on the balls of the feet. The hands are in front of the body and slightly apart. Then the second part is the arms placement. When you're gonna form a flat, level platform between the wrist and elbows by bringing your hands and arms together and keeping your arm locked and straight. And the third one, when you're gonna pass or bump the ball using your platform, you're gonna keep your arms straight and move slightly up and forward from your legs, not your arms. Remember that one. You gotta use the power of your legs and not your arms to direct the pass. Now, hands placement. This is a really important part of the passing technique. When you do the hands placement to make a pass in volleyball, you're gonna have your palm open and one hand on top of the other. Then you're gonna make a fist with one hand, wrap it with the other one, and the thumbs should stay together pointing down. Now it is really important, do not cross or interlock the fingers, because what this will cause is to bring the ball to a direction that you don't desire or give you an instability whenever you hit the ball. And also, do not swing the arms to hit the ball, because this can result in a ball going in the wrong direction or it might even actually hit yourself with the ball.
Hello everybody, I'm Mr. Cardona, and in today's lesson we're going to be talking about passing in volleyball and its fundamentals. So now we're going to start by the positioning, the stance that you need to have whenever you're going to perform a pass in volleyball. So we're going to check on the feet first. You're going to open your feet a little bit, and you're not going to have them in parallel. You need to have them staggered, which means having one foot in front of the other, just slightly, so you have more reaction to go front or back whenever you need to. Because if you keep it parallel, it's gonna ask you for more time in order to step in or step out. Okay? So the first thing is your feet, one in front of the other. It could be left or right, doesn't matter. Now the second thing is the stance. You need to have a medium stance. That is something like this. Don't go too low and don't stay all high up, because that's not gonna work. You need a medium stance in order to have power and reaction time whenever you need to go for the ball. Power to hit the ball, reaction time to move. So that's the second thing you need to have in mind. Now, let's go with the hands and the arms placement. The first one is the thumbs. You need to have your thumbs together like this. You're gonna put your palm, whichever it is, on top of the other, close it, and keep this position. Now, your forearms, you're gonna bring them completely up and lock them like this. And this is called a platform. That's gonna serve as the platform for your ball to hit and to receive it, okay? Do not interlock or close your fingers, because what happens with this is that whenever you have your hands like this, it's not gonna give you the perfect platform for your hand, and most probably whenever you hit the ball, it's gonna go in the direction that you didn't wish to. Okay, so again, stagger feet, medium stance, one on top of the other, thumbs out, platform. And this is the motion or the movement that you're gonna perform whenever you see the ball coming. And as you can see, you have your legs in the medium stance, give you power to react and to give speed and power to the ball. So again, stagger, medium stance, platform, thumbs together, outside. Okay, thank you. Okay guys, so for the first drill, we're gonna take our medium stance, not too high, not too low, as we saw in the previous video. We're gonna get the stagger feet, one in front of the other one, for better movement and reaction. And then, you know the hands placement, one on top of the other, fingers interlaced, never cross or interlock your fingers, one palm in front of each other, like this, and you form your platform. So then what you're gonna do now is, you're gonna take your medium stance, and you're gonna bring your ball up, then hit it like a pass, and you're gonna do it for 10 times. Whenever you hit it, then you stop, you take your stance again, and you hit it again, 10 times. It is gonna be like this. Stop, then start all over. Stop, start all over. Always the stance, remember, medium stance, platform, fingers in this position, ball up, pass. Stop, and you will, guys, will do it again. Pass. Do it for 10 times. Doesn't have to be perfect. You just gotta pass it, stop, get your position back again, and start all over. 10 times. Now, for your second drill, you're gonna use a partner if you have one. If not, you can always use a wall or some other structure where you can bounce the ball back. Now, for this drill, you're gonna add your partner to send the ball to you, and you're gonna pass him continuously using the same footwork, the same stance, and the same hand placement that we previously saw on previous videos for the passing in volleyball. So you're gonna take your medium stance, and then you're gonna be passing, passing, and just repeating it 10 times. Trying to master in the skill of passing. Now, if you want to make it more challenging or more fun, you can have your partner and yourselves try to pass on each other without letting the ball fall. Something just like this. You see how fun and challenging that was? As you could see, my standing was always medium, and with my feet one in front of the other, so I could be able to go back, go forward, go side to side, and all the things that we needed to perform in order to have a correct pass. Now it's your turn to do it, and we'll see you next time.
We're now going to check for understanding by responding to 3 of the questions that are on the PowerPoint. The first one is, what is the stance required to perform an effective pass? In order to answer to the question, you can just type in the answer as we did it in the review part. Second question is, can you cross or interlock your fingers? Yes or no? And the third and last question, should your feet be parallel or one slightly in front of the other? Okay, we're just gonna go about the answers again. So what is the stance required to perform an effective pass? Is the medium stance, as we already view over the lesson and the videos. Okay. Can you cross or interlock your fingers? No. You know the answer to that one is no. And should your feet be parallel or one slightly in front of the other? You want them to be one slightly in front of the other to give you more momentum, reaction time, stability. Okay, so finally, in red, you guys are gonna make a video and send it to me performing 10 passes while using the correct footwork and technique learned in today's lesson. Doesn't have to be a big video, just a small video doing 10 passes, using a wall, using a partner to throw the ball at you, just trying to do the correct footwork and hand placement and platform that we discussed over the lesson in the video. Finally, to wrap up our lesson, you can use this link to reinforce and revisit the proper footwork and technique for passing in volleyball. Have a good day and see you soon.